And now the 5th floor, which is where you get to see now.
Seems like like it would be heavy.
This one?
In relation to
So this is brilliant. This is brilliant. How brilliant is this? It's called Death Drop. All right, let me go back to my work. So, other pieces then in the show. Yeah, so this is called Death Drop.
So it's also paper, some paint, and then there's some silver paint underneath it. Yeah. And then all these prizes are those, he got his material from Home Depot, so it's those things that rises. And those puffy things that you use pipe on it, you pipe those on and then paint it over and put paper on top of it. Yeah. So it's very interesting because it was a lot of history throughout this whole exhibition. Like the first one had Blackstone, and this one's referred to Great Migration. We have one first one called the Legume was drowned and lynched. So it's a history throughout this whole exhibition. And so we're talking about the distance between trains and how when my brother was doing the talk, the artist talk, he was talking about how important it is to reflect on history. Because a lot of people don't know their history. They're like, wow, I look at it, so painful. Like, we never had a good time in America. Why look at it? It's so painful. It's just like sad. But the thing is like the silverness coming through. It's like something new is hidden. There's a hidden message underneath that you just have to pull away the dark and the beige and the boring color away. It's just like these issues never change. It's so real. Now we can learn from it, reflect on it, not just like just pretend it never happened.
Yeah, the yellow and the brown. It kind of looks like rust.
Yeah, rust.
Kind of gives it this like instant aging.
Yeah.
Colors that
Yeah. So we have like the contrast of like new and old.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eavesdropping on your explanation. No, I'm doing this for a friend of mine who can't make it, and he really wanted to see it. He got stuck at the airport. And so, what were you saying at the beginning? You were saying this is what this piece is about?
This is the Great Migration.
Can we walk to the second floor from here?
Yeah. You can walk. It's on the second floor. Yeah. Okay. So this is the distance between railroad stations. So the top is where they're from, so a southern city.
Right.
And then 2 is a northern or a western city. So like New York, Chicago, California. Right. Up there would be like more southern cities.
Right.
And these numbers are the distance between the stations.
Right.
So how far away they went to leave. So it's really all 4 of them are similar. They're all similar charts.
Right.
But slightly different. They have own characteristic for all of them. So it's very interesting talking about like the history and like how talking about migration it's nothing new. It's nothing new. The first word they refer to animals, these animal instincts we all have. Like we're looking for who we are. We're looking for safety. We're looking for food, they're looking for shelter. History. People done it all through history. The oppressions, the unsafe is all throughout history. And then so the past and the current.
Right.
So mirror each other in the same
Oh,
room.
because I was wondering how the death drop ties in. What you're gonna say?
Yeah. It's like the micro and the macro, the past and the present. It's like all in one room. They're looking at each other.
Great. Thank you.
No problem.
Because I came before and I looked at it and I had to charge my phone and come back and I was not sure how to explain it to him. So that's helpful for him to get a sense of it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we do tours every Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
So if you could sign up, we like afternoon, like we have one at 3:30 and one at 5. So
Right.
everyone you can make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
problem.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Thanks. So again, the same kind of, and this one, Courtney is called, well, they call different names. I think this one's, what's this one called again? Oh yeah, that Death Drop. Oh, that was also Death Drop, the video that we saw downstairs. And then this is Death Drop up here. It's called Death Drop. And then now I'm gonna try to get these different ones. And this one, you don't have to, oh yeah. This is called You Don't Have to Tell Me Twice. Which is what we're looking at here. This is Boston. All right. And then this one's called Go Down Moses. I guess similar, right? They're a little bit, it'd be interesting to have him here talking about it, because from my eyes, they're a little bit repetitive. Similar. So I'm sure these feels like things that you have to stand in front of for a long, long time to really get it. But I'm always trying to also see the hidden figures, the hidden imagery in here. Like shapes, something emerging from within the, just like that one, I'm starting to see sort of people standing, like waiting to travel, right? Or they're on a train or something. Just because now I know that it's about train stations, right? Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell old Pharaoh to let my people go. And this looks like, feels like it's probably some kind of cataloging of people. And this next one over here is where Papai murdered Tommy. Again, that's a number, the numbers, but I guess it's similar, right? So there's Boston, Chicago, Denver, different cities, and then up there again is the southern cities. It's funny because one of the things about that's interesting is as it goes along, it wears away. So this one is Where Papai Murdered Tommy, Go Down Moses, and You Don't Have to Tell Me Twice. So over time, it wears away. So that's much more clear, more relief. Even the sort of numbers are darker, so you can see them more clearly. I think over time they wear away because the photos even look different here. And then finally, this is Percy Grimm. Percy Grimm. I wonder who Percy Grimm was. Or is Percy Grimm metaphoric or something? You may know more about that than I. Same idea, just played with differently. So you've got silver here. You know, it's interesting. So this is sort of cleaner. This ages into sharper relief. It starts to get darker, fades, and then begins to rust over there. And then we have in the middle of it all, the death drop. Love it. But again, these roofs, that one probably opens up to let light in different times. And then you get there's some buildings around. All right, so there you go, my brother. That's the show. That's the two shows you wanted to see. Of course, I stopped and saw other things in between because, you know, it's the hood. All right, I'm gonna go check into my hotel and have a nap before we meet up for stew peas or however. So hope you made it in safely and without too much stress. All right. I love the detail here. Excellent. Again, Jonathan Price, but a bit more relaxed and with movement, actually.